Hello everyone. Just checking everything's see what happens when I press that button. How is everyone today? Sorry, just sorting some things out. There we go. Just checking if the steering is working today. Seems to be okay. No, I think there's a turn that off. Just trying to fix the stability issues that I had yesterday as well. And I think I've probably managed to do that. Hello, can you hear me? Yes. Right, everything's working, I think. That's good. Cool. So, I'm going to continue the stream. Continue painting the foxes. Happy Christmas, hope you had a great one. Quite a lot of viewers yesterday. Went really well. Hopefully this will continue. So what I did yesterday, I managed to do most of the face. I'm going to tidy up the sort of smaller fox, I assume it's the female. Just tidy up around the nose area and just make it a little bit more. It's a bit flat at the moment, there's no shadows like we have here. It's just got very flat colouring. I'll do that to begin with. Maybe create some more definition around here. To sort of build in the shadows. And allow it to sort of curve around here. That's my plan to start with, and then I'll move on to the bodies. So I'll finish the bodies today. Well, the plan is to finish the whole thing today. So get the moon done, get the background done, do some scenery either side with some trees maybe. Focus on the bodies first. I'll start off with the nose, as I said. Let me know what you think throughout the stream. And yeah, it's good to see you all. Right. Let's get some get some paint on the palette. So the orange I've been using is vermilion. I'll get that on there. The brown I've been using is burnt sienna. Get some of that on there. Use a bit of cadmium orange as well. Put a little bit of that down. And I've got some the Payne's Grey for the shadows. Running out of Payne's Grey a bit. I do have more. And let's get some white on the palette as well. So all the detail I'm going to do with quite a small brush. Already got them out. Just checking they're all working, which they are. Brilliant. So yeah. I'll continue with this stream. Cool. Right, so as I said, I was going to sort out the sort of nose area of this, of the fox. I'm going to create a shadow to begin with. There's quite a nice shadow around here. The inspiration behind this painting is that I really do like foxes. I think they're really sweet animals. I occasionally see them in my garden. Actually, I don't see them in my garden, that's not true. I see them sort of around and about here. I think I find it quite difficult to get into my garden, to be honest. I mean, I'm sure they'll manage if they wanted to. There's nothing in there for them. But whenever I've seen a fox, I thought they're quite sweet animals. They're very shy. So yeah, YouTube's telling me there's an error. I think everything's working fine. YouTube is telling me there's an error going on. I think it's working fine from what I can see. So as I said, I could start off with this fox here. Create some really nice shadows along, sort of underneath its chin. Make sure it's getting a texture it deserves. So I hope you all had great Christmases and New Year's. Really do. Pretty chill day yesterday, to be honest. Did a stream, obviously. And then, yeah, did a stream. Which was cool. And then I just chilled in the evening. So I'm really happy with how this painting's going. And I've pretty much done the whole face here. I've just tidying up this little bit here, which wasn't quite as it could or should have been. Add a bit of texture down here now. Right, I'll come back to the faces to do the whiskers and stuff later on. But right now I'm fairly happy with how this has gone. I don't really like that bit though. Let's get some vermilion on there. And I'll get some of the, what is it? Cadmium orange. And I'll allow the white to sort of propagate up the nose a little bit as well. So, what I'm now going to do is focus on this body here, so all the way down here. I'll start at the top, and I'll just focus on the way down. So I'll start off with adding the white, sort of white strands all the way down. I'm just going to do it loosely, to be honest. I'm going to sort of add it so there's a bit of a reflection, or there's a white border around the foxes, so it looks like it's being lit from behind by the moonlight. That's going to be a really nice effect. Let me see if I can replicate that really well. now I'll take the sort of white down here just to add a little bit of texture, even though there's not really. Well, that's just doing is adding texture and making sure that you can see that it is fur. We take the brown and do that, so go dark again. So my plan is to get this finished by the end of today. That'll be another 2-3 hours, maybe 4 hours. There's a lot of fine detail work in this painting. I'm going to go back with the bright orange, well not the bright orange, the vermilion. They're quite a dark orange now. Sorry, excuse me. I'm trying to blend in the fur here with the dark shadow underneath the sort of beard, the white beard that the fox has. Or blending it into the orange. I don't know if I've done that really well there, but I'm going to bring some of the white down over the top, just so it looks like there's some fur coming down over the top of the shadow. So this sort of style is all about trying to get not about photorealism, it's about understanding how all the fur is working interactively together, which it is, to be honest. just getting the layers on top. So I'm not doing any real mixing on the palette, it's just all about getting the correct colours in the right place, so when you stand back it all looks fairly correct. I think that bit's all done. I'll move on to this bit. I'm trying to move this way so I don't get my hand in the paint that I've already done. So I like resting my palm against the canvas when I paint. Really annoying habit, to be honest, but it's just the way I've always painted, to be honest. A bit heavy with the white there, so I just rubbed it off. So using this technique for fur is really good, even though the reference image might not even have the white strands there. But if I use the white strands, it sort of adds a layer of texture and as if there's a bunch of highlights going on. So it helps your eye draw and understand what's actually happening with the fur behind it. And I'm only using 4 colours here, or 5 actually, if you include Payne's Grey. So I'm using the vermilion, the brown, cadmium orange, which is a very bright orange. I'm like not really mixing them, I'm just sort of whacking them on. Happy Boxing Day, Deb. How was your Christmas? Didn't get a notification with that, but I set it up, so I did. Doesn't really matter. Still saw it. Sorry, excuse me. Guess there'll be an awful lot of people out shopping today with the Boxing Day sales. It's the village near where I live was pretty busy this morning. Car park was full by 8 o'clock or 8:30 or whenever I went near there. Trying to create the texture around the leg now. Starting off with the white, which is not something I usually do actually. I usually start off with the dark colour. I'm just doing the edges for now, and then we'll see the oranges coming through. That's good, Dad. The weather was better there than it was here. It was miserable yesterday. It was warm, but just drizzly and rainy and yeah. It's just supposed to be Christmas tunes. I don't really understand what's going on. Let me change the... So this is my first proper stream on Instagram. Hi Alex. Sorry, I didn't see that message. Yeah, my Christmas was good. How was yours? Just home. See my neighbour in the morning. Had a cooked a Christmas lunch. And then did some streaming yesterday. How was your Christmas, Alex? Also, Instagram seems to be a significant amount of time out of sync. I don't think there's a way I could fix that. You feeling it this morning? Sounds like self-inflicted problems to me. How does it look on Instagram, by the way? Because I've never used it. the stream? Is it like high quality? Is it working? Is it smooth? Too much food, too much drink. Yeah, I get that. Certainly the food aspect, anyway. Well, I didn't actually eat that much yesterday. Thanks, Alex. Yeah, I think certainly a new way to get out to a different audience, Instagram. I want to start streaming on TikTok, but they wouldn't let me. Too new. Apparently you have to have an account for like 30 days and be active for those 30 days. It's not just create an account. So I've got a new TikTok. Publishing some of my shorts on there. I'm going to have a proper editor and like YouTube admin person. Hopefully from next month or maybe February. So they'll be able to like grow my channel, grow my art. They specialise in sort of, I don't know if they specialise in art, but they've got a few clients who are already artists. Really is quite a lot of work running a YouTube channel, even though I'm not that active on YouTube. Really is quite a lot of work. I think it's sensible to employ someone to do a good job, where I actually might get good results, rather than me who just get mediocre results for the rest of my life if I try it myself. Yeah, I'm getting better. Is it a wrapping paper hat? No, actually. It's a actual proper made of hat stuff. Hat stuff. I forgot I was wearing it, to be honest. On my YouTube, on the horizontal mode, you can see it a lot better. I wore it for a work thing last year when I recorded a video for the team. Thought I might as well just use it for the Christmassy streams. Yeah, I never had TikTok until the other day. I don't really like TikTok, to be honest. I think there's a good potential for audience. I prefer the sort of YouTube Shorts version of things. Wrapping veg already? Tomorrow? Thanks for watching, Alex. Appreciate that. Have a good New Year too. Sorry, this is probably insanely boring for people watching. Just adding random brush strokes on a leg for the last sort of 20 minutes. Probably done this with a paint pen, to be honest, it'd be a bit quicker, but it's a lot less easy to get the randomness that's required with a paint pen. Sorry, excuse me. Still coughing away a bit. I'm going to put a bit of a darker wash on this. To build up the shadow that comes up along here. So I can then paint over it in a bit. Just getting the rough colour down so it's a little bit better. So just creating that shadow there, so then I can paint over it when it's all dry with the orange and the whites and the sort of browns, just to make sure that we get the correct level of shadow. Some shadow down here as well. Doing quite a wet wash to get that shadow there. Adding a slight shadow here, just to sort of give it a bit of definition. Okay, I've managed to get some wet orange in there, but it doesn't really matter. Just brings the painting together, if anything. So yeah, that just adds a bit of dimension down there, adding that shadow. I think it's works quite well. So yeah, really nice shadow there. I need to wait for all this to dry before I continue. Put it on quite wet. And yes, I don't know if you can see that, but I did just dip my paintbrush in my coffee instead of the water next to it. Adding some shadow above here, so it looks like the white is going over, creating a shadow itself over the... So yeah, I think that works quite well, what I've just done. Just adds a bit of 3D dimension to the whole leg. And even though I did just dunk my paintbrush in the coffee, I'm going to drink it still. So as I've been doing throughout the streams, as I wait for stuff to dry, I'm going to make another Christmas card. And what am I going to make? I'll probably do Santa Claus. I'll just whack it on palette cam. Cheers. This. Got my black and white paint pens here. And this might be a total disaster, but we'll see. So I'm just going to sort of, let's see what happens really. Do something like that. And perhaps something like that. My brush will say, can you tell what it is yet? So that's his hat. Oh, I'm not on palette cam, am I? Sorry. Three I need. There you go. Now he's going to be very hairy, the Santa, so I'm not going to necessarily do eyes. I might do eyes, I don't know, we'll see. That'll be his nose. And he's got a beard that sort of comes out of his nose like this. Ooh. Big smiley moustache. Does that. We'll do some eyes there. So, probably thinking that looks terrible, and it does, until I start colouring it in with the white. Just do some rough. I'm using, because I'm only using two colours, and obviously the background colour, I'm not going to colour it in fully. What I'm going to do, I'm going to use the direction of the brush strokes sort of show the direction of the hair, so it adds another dimension. I'm using the direction of the brushes to, a bit like what I'm doing with the hair on the fox, to be honest, just show where it's going to go, really define that. I'm not going to try and stay in lines, there's no need. It's a really simple Christmas card. Put a bit of snow on the top of his head. So now I've done the white, and I'm going to go back to the black now. Add some shading. Big black nose, some fairly good eyes. I'll add a bit of texture in his beard. I think the hat needs a bit of shading as well. Got some white on over the top. You really can't go wrong with this method. You can make quite a nice looking Christmas card very quickly and very easily. Not a lot of effort. So yeah, let me know what you think. Really simple, really quick, really easy. Obviously I could go to town with the Christmas card a little bit more, but what was that, 5 minutes? I've got quite a nice, very unique looking Christmas card down here. I'm just going to go over the outline again. Looks a little bit like an owl, to be honest. So there you go. Christmas card. Really quick, really simple, really easy. Right, let's get back to the actual painting now. I just realised I was on completely wrong camera for that. For those of you who didn't see that properly, you're on the horizontal mode. That's what I was doing. Anyway, back to the painting. So, that should have dried now. We're going to start working on round here. And the larger fox will be finished very shortly. We'll start off with the vermilion colour. Vermilion colour doesn't cover very well, so you have to put it on quite thickly, which is a little bit of an issue. My bests. seem like the YouTube algorithm wants to push me today. If you are still watching, remember to like the stream. Will help a lot. Send me some love on Instagram. Hopefully if you push some likes, it might push it to the Instagram feeds. Not the Instagram feeds, the YouTube feeds. Well, and the Instagram feeds. Right. Trying to mix the Payne's grey with this white that I've just put on, so hopefully that will create a sort of nice grey transition into the snowy colour. The whole painting needs a bit of a shadow, which I'll do right at the end. So I'll finish this tail, then I'll have a break. Then we'll go on to the other body, and then I'll do the background. Let's step back and take a look at what that looks like. Yeah, I think it looks quite good. Nice sort of big leg there, but it's going down into a much darker colour down at the bottom where the shadow is. So now it's this bit. So I'll start off with the darker bits and then move upwards into the light. So as I've been doing, I shall start with the brown this time.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh, dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtails ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtails ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to laugh and sing a sleighing song tonight. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells,
Just adding a clear border between the tail and the leg. And I'll paint over it with white strands in a sec, just so it's not as obvious. It's quite important to do. So we got a bit of definition there. I'm ready for the white for the leg, for the tail, sorry. Start off right at the bottom. Have only some very, very rough streaks. I actually need to do that technique all the way along with the Payne's Grey. I'll do it down here as well. Just add a clear boundary between the tail and the other fox. Then I'll paint over it using the white strands. It doesn't just look like a black border. It looks more like a shadow. Merry Christmas, everyone. How does that look? It looks alright. What I do need is a bit more of that grey colour though. Coming out of here. Oh. Adding that nice orange cadmium for the sort of vibrant highlights there. Right, so I think that's that other fox, so the first fox on the left, that's pretty much finished now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go for a 10-minute break, and I'll be back in 10 minutes. See you in a minute, or 10.
round yon virgin mother and child, holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace. Sleep in heavenly peace. Silent night, holy night, shepherds quake at the sight. Glories stream from heaven afar. Heavenly hosts singing Alleluia. Christ the Savior is born. Christ the Savior is born. Silent night, holy night, Son of God, love's pure light, radiant beams from thy holy face. With the dawn of redeeming grace, Jesus, Lord, at thy birth. Jesus, Lord, at thy birth.
Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and days of old lang syne? For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne, we'll talk a cup of kindness yet for days of old lang syne. And here's a hand, my trusty friend, and here's a hand of thine. We'll talk a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne. For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne, we'll talk a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne. Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and days of old lang syne? For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne, we'll talk a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne, for old lang syne.
I am packing my bags, I am leaving. Think I'm going to Paris or Rome. I gotta get out of this god-awful place that I used to call my home. Maybe I'm going to London. Gotta find someplace new. I'll move to a dump in a faraway slum to help me forget about you. I might be going to sunny California. I'll go surfing the waves till I drown. I really don't care, I will go anywhere. I just gotta get out of this town. 'Cause I see you in every corner, all the buildings and streets where your name. Go on, tell me I'm free to do as I please, but without you it's all the same. 'Tis a season to be lonely, and this Christmas sure feels blue. I'll go out of my way to get out of this place where everything reminds me of you.
Hello, I am back.
All those
Just checking everything's working. Looks like it.
they taunt me, but they're all I have left since you've gone.
Yeah, Twitch is working, Instagram's working, YouTube's working.
The longer
Brilliant.
I stay, there's no getting away.
So I'm just going to continue with the other fox now. It's a lot less of a job than this because it's a lot smaller. Yeah, I'll just go from there.
Your friends and your family,
So I'll start off from here and then just work
all the loved
probably down the back of the fox like that.
to be mine. I'll be out
Get some more paint on the palette.
and out of your life, and I am going out of my mind. 'Tis a season to be lonely, and
So I'll start off with the orange around here.
this is sad as can be. I'd go out of my way to get out of this place, to forget you're not here with me. But
Then I'll do the white, the bright orange, blend it in nicely.
Feeling blue.
How is everyone? Just getting some texture in the orange. Can add a bit of brown now. Add some pure Payne's grey in the middle here. Ooh, very white. Wasn't intentional. I'm getting there with this.
Deck the halls with boughs of holly. La 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly. La 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel. La 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 la. Troll the ancient Yuletide carol. La 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 la.
So I'm just doing the, like I did in the other parks, I'm just doing the background highlight now to make sure there's a glow coming around. Sort of indicate that it's really backlit. I'll do it around the ears as well actually. Really sort of gentle fur strokes that are really bright white. Just to indicate there really is a... Well, first of all there's fur, but that it's really quite well backlit. It's the kind of effect you get when you're doing photography. You do quite a high HDR. Most phones have it now. You can just do HDR photos. Tend to get a sort of white halo around the items to distinguish them. It's the same effect I'm going here. That's just singing. This is really having a go at it, aren't they?
Oh, come, all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant. Oh, come ye to Bethlehem. Come and behold him, born the King of angels. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him, Christ the Lord. Sing, choirs of angels, sing in exaltation. Sing, all ye citizens of heaven above. Glory to God, glory in the highest. Oh, come, let us adore him.
So I'm getting there with this fox. Quite a lot of effort doing this sort of very level of detail of the fur. I'm getting there. It's taken quite a while.
Christ the Lord.
We wait for the white to dry a bit there.
Yea, Lord, we greet thee.
Continue around the edge here.
On this happy morning, Jesus, to thee be all glory given. Son of the Father, now in flesh appearing. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him, Christ the Lord.
The whole world is white, there's snow everywhere from the storm last night. Winter is here, blue jays are watching the children's play on this bright and wonderful Christmas day. It's so cold outside, we're staying in here by the fireside. I think I can hear far in the distance how sleigh bells play on this bright and wonderful Christmas day. It's a wondrously slow and golden Christmas day. When the sun gets low, you're still by my side in the afterglow and warmth from the fire. I love every moment as hours go by, holding your head in the dying light. It's so wondrously slow and golden Christmas Day.
I'm just doing all the white and then I'll move on to the oranges. I might actually wait for all the white to dry and then move on, so I'll do something like maybe the sky or the moon. Probably do the sky first. I want to do a sort of tapering effect on the sky. So it's a lot lighter down here than it is up at the top. Quite a lot of paint. Actually, I might just do it as a whitewash, see what that happens. The worst thing that happens is I'll just have to paint over it again. I think that's most of the white done then. Some real strong highlights up here. Right, so I'm going to create that sort of wash, which is just going to be a white. I'm not going to put clouds on this, I don't think it needs it. Get some fresh water. Yes. Getting quite warm in here, I'll put the fan on. Be back in a sec. I'm just going to get a bigger brush. So I'm just going to put a sort of a white wash and see how this works. Not very well for that at the moment. I'm hoping it's going to dry a little bit darker than that. For some reason this paint doesn't want to wash. Don't know, let's see if that dries okay. See what colour that dries. It's a lot brighter on the stream actually than it is on real life. Now the other thing I want to do, sort of give the moon a bit of a glow. Just doing this, and then I'm gonna I think this is working very well. given it a bit of a glow around there. I'm going to take some paper towel and like soften it, but radially out of the moon. That just hasn't worked at all. Right, I think that worked, but I think it needs to be layered up. So draw that round there. Get my paper towel again. Sort of smudge it, I guess, if that actually starts working. White paint doesn't play ball very well, to be honest. Let's do it a bit thicker and see what happens. Worst case scenario, just paint Payne's grey back on. Not a big deal. There you go, got a bit of a glow now around the moon. I think it looks alright now. Certainly some areas which need chopping up with a bit of Payne's grey. There. Maybe I should put some clouds on. I don't think I've really painted clouds before. to touch up that little bit there. I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, that's the moon. I'm going to do the moon detail now. Inside. This is really just a bunch of Payne's Grey. And possibly I'm going to use some ultra indigo light. And I'm just going to sort of create craters and stuff. So just really go around and sort of add details to the edge of what I've done already. Some cerulean blue out as well. So obviously most of this is going to be covered again in white, but not that thickly. So I'll do a sort of gentle whitewash over most of this. I'm just getting the blue colour down now because I think when I go over it in white it'll be so much. It'll be really nice that these colours sort of come through. I'm going to go over almost all of this in white again, sort of just as a wash, to just calm down what I've just done. It's all dry. Okay, so that's the moon. Got the colour in. I'll wait for that to dry and then I'll go over and just do a sort of whitewash over the top. Soften it all. Right, this should be pretty much dry now.
Didn't cry when you and I said goodbye, but then you turned around and my tears hit the ground. I thought, damn, it's all so pretty, but oh so bitter.
think my Instagram's crashed again. No idea if it's still streaming. Because streaming on Instagram is not the most reliable thing to do.
This Christmas I've made my wish upon that star.
I'm going to finish off this leg here, a lot of white, as if it's got a bit of snow on it and just generally white fur.
To always be wherever you are.
So I'll wait for that to dry and then I'll come back to it.
This year there
Right, let's move on to the tail.
praying for the snow to fall. It would not make a difference to me.
Actually, I'm not moving on to tail yet. I'm going to use some Payne's Grey on the around here.
Not wasting any dreams. This Christmas I've made my wish and it came true. No, there is no denying I'm as lucky as can be. This year the wishing star has shone its light on me. I'm as happy as a child on Christmas. I've made my wish and it came true. All I want for Christmas is you.
Angels we have heard on high, sweetly singing o'er the plains, and the mountains in reply, echoing their joyous strains. Gloria in excelsis Deo, Gloria in excelsis Deo. Come to Bethlehem and see Him whose birth the angels sing. Come adore on bended knee Christ the Lord, the newborn King. Gloria in excelsis Deo, Gloria in excelsis Deo. See Him in a manger laid, Jesus, Lord of heaven and earth. Mary, Joseph, lend your aid. Sing with us our Savior's birth. Gloria in excelsis Deo, Gloria
So I'm still working on this tail here. And then the last colour I need to do is going to be the white. Right, music's run out. Let me go on to do some soothing backgroundy stuff. Right, and now I'm going to rock up the technique a little bit. Use a slightly bigger brush, a very stiff brush, which is going to be this one. I'm going to get quite wet white paint on here, and I'm sort of going to dab it on over here. Use a bit more white paint than that. I'm just going to create some sort of undulations here. So I'm just swapping up the technique a little bit here. How does that look? I think it looks alright, to be honest. Might do a bit of it over here as well. Not quite as much though. So I think that's pretty much the fox's finished, to be honest. I'll step back and have a look, but I can't really see anything else where I need to do. There was a slight part of me that thought I should perhaps do a bit of orange inside the ear here. Probably this one too. Just get a bit of colour inference. Right, so now I'm going to go and try and go over the moon. I think that's probably pretty much dry. Yeah, it feels dry. I'm going to get a relatively large brush. Get some fresh water, because I want some really white water. I don't want the appearance of other colours here. What I'm going to do is to whitewash all over that moon. And what it should do, and hopefully it will just tone it all down and make it look really nice. I'm going to get quite wet here. Wish me luck. I'm going to try and keep in a circular motion. I'll actually go a bit outside the moon. I'm going to get some paper towel in a second and just wipe it all off. So I'll get the paper towel. Just going to rub it from the centre outwards. Really nice circular motion. Keep going. It all kind of fades into the background. Kind of done. I think that looks alright. You can see the glow of the moon now. So that's the foxes and the moon done in the background. So I'm going to move on to the trees. I'm going to have a 10-minute break first, and then I'll do the trees. So, be right back. Hello, I'm back. So yeah, I think so far it's looking really good. I think the boxes are pretty much finished. I might do a bit of an orange wash over some of the areas just to bring out that lovely orange colour. I'm going to do another white wash over the moon. Then I'll move on to some trees. I'll just do the white wash right now. This time I'm going to try and stay within the boundaries of the moon as much as I can. This time I'm going to leave the paint on here. I'm not going to wipe it off with the kitchen towel. Smudge the edges though. I think I might put, on the next coat, I might put like a tiny, tiny hint of orange over the moon, or yellow, just to sort of bring it out. Right, so now, my next job, I'm going to create some trees. Now the trees are going to, so I'll do sort of a biggish one here, coming out here. It's going to just look like a Christmas tree sort of type thing. I've never done this technique before, so worst case scenario, I'll just paint over it. But essentially what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with a really dark Payne's grey colour. It's going to frame the photo, frame the image. In fact, I might just do one that's sort of coming in like this, and then another one behind it. So let's see how that works. Bear with me, I've never done this technique before. I'm going to use quite a dark background and then I'm going to make it lighter. So this is like the edge of the first one. You can see how the I'll bring it right to the front. Just so this tree is sort of in the foreground. I need more Payne's grey. Running out of Payne's grey from that tube. Hey, the Ceaseless Watcher. How are you today? Happy Christmas and all that? Thanks for tuning in. So hopefully you can see from there. Merry Christmas to you too. Hopefully you can see from here that they got the, it kind of looks like a tree, but the whole point of this is it's going to sort of border what's going on. I'm now going to create a secondary tree in the sort of background, so it's going to be a lot smaller. I'm just going to use the paintbrush to do this. So these trees will be covered in white to imitate the snow. So I'm just doing the sort of shadowy bits at the moment. So this is all about framing the picture. I'm not going for ultra realism with the trees. To be honest, I'm not going for ultra realism with any of this picture, to be honest. But what I am trying to do is sort of, it's fading into the background. I think that one's a bit too faded into the background, to be honest. You get some more paint on the paintbrush and try and make that a bit darker. Give it a bit of a shadow, to be honest. There you go, nice little shadow. So I'll obviously cover this in sort of white, so imitate the snow in a bit. And I'm going to do a similar sort of thing over the other side now. Just maybe start with just the one in the background. I don't think I need a foreground one on this side. Grab. Nah, I don't like that. I'm gonna go the other way. Some more paint. Running out of this tube. I do have more, so I'm not that worried. Oh, this tube doesn't unscrew. Oh. I think you don't have as much paint, and then suddenly it all comes out at once. Trying to paint some fir trees in the background here. They're going to be subtle, laid back. I'm also going to put some white on it for the snow. I think they'll look pretty good, to be honest, in the end. I've never really painted trees like this. It's a totally brand new technique, which I've never really played with or tried, to be honest. Hopefully it doesn't completely spoil the painting. At the bottom here. I'll just get a shadow on this one. So I think that's worked quite well. Now I'm going to use a different brush, and I'm going to use white. Let's get some white in the palette. I'm going to use this brush, I think. And what I'm going to do, just going to sort of do that. Just a really simple effect, and see if we can mimic the colour of snow on trees. Maybe this isn't working quite as well as I hoped, but might need to go back in with the Payne's Grey after this. See if I can merge that colour in. Paint the side. I'll do that now. See what effects I can make. As I say, I've never done this effect before. Never watched anyone do it. I'm just sort of trying to make it up as I go along. Put a bit of blue on it as a highlight right at the end. Right, I'll try this tree now. Maybe I'm a little bit more careful with this tree in terms of the highlights. I'm going to make the other side more highlighted because it's closer towards the moon. Obviously going to be a few sort of little bits of snow dotted around. I wouldn't say the landscape elements are really my forte. Certainly not that as good at landscape as I am animals or portraits. Art is hard. It certainly is. I only started doing art about 9 months ago, in April. I mean, I did a little bit before, but actual painting about 9 months ago. It can be hard, but it's only as hard as you want to make it. If you want to challenge yourself, then it's hard. If you want to do the same thing over and over again, then with anything, with practice, it's not that hard. And that's what I like about it. It can be very easy. It can also be not so easy. When people say they can't paint, I think everyone can paint. Everyone's got their own style. Certainly I've never painted landscapes before. So I don't actually know what I'm doing here. I'm just sort of playing and seeing what's happening. Worst case scenario, I don't like it, I just paint over it and just leave the trees out. But I don't think they're terrible. I really don't. I think there needs to be a bit more blue sort of colour inference going on. Do you do any art, Ceaseless Watcher? Digital art. I've never done digital art, and I've watched people do it, and it seems amazing. It's interesting the effects you can get with digital art, much more than you can obviously with paints, which I'm doing now. But yeah. What do you think of those trees? I'm not totally convinced I like them. It's hard, that's what it is. Yeah. You get some people doing some really realistic stuff on digital art. And on actually real art. I'm not really into realistic. Most realistic thing I did was my self-portrait, which was really quite good, to be honest, but it took a long time, and I'm kind of like, photo would have been better. Let me put up the gallery, actually. I don't think you've been on one of my streams before. So here's some of my work at the bottom of the board, on the left hand side, depending on, I'll do on the left hand side for Twitch. Thank you. I appreciate that on the trees. It's quite difficult for me to step back here because I'm in quite a small room. Yeah, I think they do look alright. Thank you, I really appreciate that. I'm just going to put some obvious sort of textured snow. not convinced I like that texture snow effect. You go over and sort of do it over a little bit. I need to put shadows down at the bottom there. Right, I'll do the other tree now. Trying to loosen this paint up a bit. Get some more of the darker colour now. Blend it in. Not convinced this tree looks as good as the other ones. I'll get a bit of a blue wash on there if I can. I get the colour inference from the moon. I need to do that for the snow in general. So I'm putting a tiny little bit of orange on the snow now. The reason being, to increase that... Oh, that's too much orange. To increase that colour invariance. To make all the painting come together, so you're not painting lots of different individual bits. I think that's one of the key things of art, actually. Just make sure the colour invariance is there. So each different element joins together with the same colours. To get... Because the highest majority of the painting is actually orange, you need to get that into other areas of the painting. So little streaks here and there in the snow. I was actually going to do it in the moon as well. Bit of an orange wash in the moon. So I need to put a big shadow underneath there, and then I'm pretty much finished after I've done this orange moon. I'm just using my hand to rub this in a little bit. So you can see the orange from there is reflecting up there. I'm just going to do a little bit over here as well. That's not orange at all. Let me grab. At risk of going a little bit too far and having to go back again. One of the skills with painting is to know when to stop. I may not be stopping. Soon enough, yeah. So there you go. I've got that orange sort of glow coming through there. Use my fingers to rub it in a controlled manner. I had to bring that slightly orangey glow throughout the whole boxes. I think I might be bringing it together quite nicely though. It's toning down the white in places as well, to be honest. That's all it's doing, it's just going over the top of the white. Well, that might have been a bit too much there. The odd strand here and there on the trees, just to make sure there is colour inference going on. I might put a couple of sort of gentle orange stars as well. Put some white ones in as well, but I might just highlight them with a bit of orange here and there. So this is all about bringing the painting together with the colour inference, making sure that the eye is leading everywhere towards where you want to see it. There we go. And the only thing left, I think, is the shadows underneath. So let me just grab some Payne's Grey, which has just turned orange. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to sort of bring that shadow down here. So I'm using the moonlight to sort of direct where the shadow is. So using that nice bit of perspective from the moonlight to try and understand exactly where we need to put the shadow. Shadow is a bit shorter here because that comes down, so the shadow starts like this, and they go around like that. Right, I need to do the bottom. And to really finish off, I guess I'm going to sort of do a bit of a gentle texturing of the snow. I'm going to start off with a bit of a darker texture, maybe put a bit of blue in there. Just add some texture down here. Thank you. I'll see you later. Thanks for watching. Just adding a bit of texture here. And now I'm going to go with the white. See if I can add more detail to the trees. Just more highlights down there. Only going to do this on one side because of the moonlight. So that's pretty much done. I'm just going to add some highlights using the paint pen. Honest, I don't think there needs to be much highlights going on. I've done pretty well using that new paint. Must be some of them. Let's do that. Landscapes are really not my forte here. I think I'm pretty much done, to be honest. Do you want to put some stars? Put the odd one over here. Give them a bit of an orange tint. A couple of them. Painting the edges. So there we go. I think that is pretty much finished. Having a quick look at this, I think it's pretty much done. So I'll put some bit of white highlighting here. Maybe a little bit over here as well. Yeah. It's my Cuddling Foxes painting. It's come out quite well, considering it's taken me, what, 6-7 hours? Could go into a lot more detail, but I don't need to. I'm not going for that vibe with this painting. put some Payne's Grey over here. These highlights are a bit too much. So yeah, I think that's me pretty much done. As always, I'll take a step back, have a quick look, see if there's any areas I want to improve. No, I think it generally looks like a really nice painting. Cool. Well, excellent. Thank you so much for watching, as always. Hit the like button and all that jazz if you wanna. And yeah, let's go from there. So I'll see you all soon. Thank you. Have a great evening.